Hello, everybody. We are live on my channel. Okay. Hi, welcome. My name is Jada Brown, and I am a real estate agent in West Palm Beach, Florida, one of the sunniest and most amazing places to live in the world. Yeah, in the world. Okay, and so today I wanted to talk to you guys about the housing market because lately I have been seeing a lot of misinformation going around on social media, and I wanted to debunk some myths, and I wanted to, I guess, counter the fake news that I'm seeing going around. So we're going to talk about the housing market. As a real estate agent, I get a lot of calls from people that I know asking, when is the market going to crash? Jada, when is the market going to crash? When should I buy a house? Does it make sense to buy a house now or should I wait? Like, what's going on? And I'm like, you know what? Let me get on and talk to these people, right? Let's have a conversation. Because arguably one of the biggest purchases that you would make in your lifetime is the purchase of a home, right? And so you don't want to, I guess, trust the advice from people who may not know what they're talking about. You don't want to get advice from those people about a vehicle that could potentially bring you generational wealth or provide shelter for yourself and your family, something that you can pass to your kids. You don't want to get advice from those people. And I am a big proponent of and a big advocate for education. That is why I have a real estate channel all about real estate, which you should subscribe to if you're watching this. Link in my bio. So I'm like, you know what? Let's talk about it. So, like I said, buying a home, one of the best things that you can do for your generational wealth, as well as one of the biggest purchases that you will make. So let's talk about it. All right. Number one, life is hella expensive right now. Yeah. Life is really expensive. The cost of living is really high, and that's all due to inflation. So, for instance, yesterday in Palm Beach Gardens, I filled up my gas tank, right? And gas per gallon was $5.05 in Palm Beach Gardens. And that's for 87, like not even premium gas, not 93, no, none of that. 87 was over $5 a gallon. So, inflation is real. The cost of living is high. Rent right now in Palm Beach County averages $2,500. 1 year ago, it was not like that. Like, it's the cost of rent has gone up over 50% in the span of a year. So we're seeing inflation. It's not just here in Florida. It's all over the country, probably all over the world. And inflation has really, I mean, it's crazy. And that's because of post-pandemic, like we're still cleaning up from that. Yeah, inflation is at 8.6%. So what does that have to do with the housing market? Really great question, and I'm going to tell you. So the mortgage rates have gone up as well. As of today, June 22nd, the mortgage rate is 5.89%. 5.89%. And the government has done this because they are trying to fight inflation, which, like I said before, is at 8.6%. So again, what does that mean for the housing market? If you think about it, last year, mortgage rates were historically low at like 3%, right? And so we saw a few things because we had, as we all know, we had a very active housing market last year. Why? Why was the housing market so active? All right, let's go into that. Number one, millennials were entering, and I am a millennial, right? Millennials were entering the prime of their home buying like cycle or their home buying phase. Sorry, guys. Sorry. My phone is gonna die. Okay, so millennials entered the prime of their home buying phase. So, number one, mortgage rates were really low. So, a lot of people were, and a lot of millennials were now being able to qualify for those mortgages and were entering like the home buying phase. So, we saw that mortgage rates were really low, a lot of millennials being able to purchase. And then, especially in the Sun Belt region, we saw the great migration coming. So, number one, Sun Belt region, that is Florida, Georgia, Texas, like anywhere that is warm, has great weather. Especially in Florida, we saw a lot of people coming and moving to Florida because, number one, we have no income tax, we have great weather all the time, and you get a lot more house for your money down here, right, than you do in some of those urban centers like New York, New Jersey, in the Northeast. So we saw a lot of these like people who were working remotely because a lot of jobs were not working in the office, they were working remotely. These people were now able to qualify for a loan. They had these low mortgage rates. They're coming down to the Sun Belt region, and supply and demand. A lot of demand, the supply was low. It caused the prices to go up. We saw a lot of bidding wars, all of these things. So it made it very difficult to purchase if you, number one, didn't have the money to enter into a bidding war, especially if you had a mortgage. Maybe you cannot go into a bidding war because of the appraisal and the inspection, etc. So we saw a lot of investors as well. So it has made the process of being a first-time home buyer really difficult, right? And we saw a very small inventory and a really big demand. All right, so the government knows that, and so what they have tried to do is make the mortgage rates higher, so hopefully they can cool down the housing market a little bit and it can return to what we're used to. So a lot of people are like, okay, well, the housing market, we're going to go into a recession, right? It's going to crash. It's going to reset, all of that stuff. Well, what I'm here to tell you now is do not hold your breath. Don't hold your breath, right? Because if you're waiting for the market to crash and it doesn't, you're going to be looking really dumb because, like, you could have secured the rate, right? And so what I'm saying is that these rates may go up to 6% and higher and stay there for a while. So now that it's at 5.89%, I would suggest that you guys start looking into purchasing a home soon so that you're not stuck with these really high mortgage rates, right? Waiting for the market to crash, because we don't know what's going to happen. We can only speculate, but what we do know is what is going on today. Like 1 year ago, the rates were at 3.16%. Today, they're at 5.89%. So did we know that 1 year ago, the mortgage rates were going to increase to 5.89%? You guys see what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So hopefully what happens with the higher mortgage rate is, number one, that we kind of see the market cooling off and saying, okay, rate, I guess, amount of buyers are going to decrease because a lot of people will not be able to compete at this rate. And so we'll see like the demand to go down and to kind of cool off and to restore to what we're used to. But these rates are still here to stay for the foreseeable future. So you need to really lock in the rate now because it can go to 6% and go higher. And what this means that if you own real estate, then you're sitting on equity, right? But if you are sitting on this equity, these rates can go, they can increase, they can decrease. So it might be time for you to cash in on that equity and purchase other properties, right? So I wanted to get that out of the way and let you guys know, like, these rates are here right now, and you might want to start looking into, you know, getting a home pretty soon. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is the assistance that's out there, right? There is a lot of, sorry guys, there's a lot of assistance out there, and I am going to center on Palm Beach County. That is my area, right? I don't know what's going on in Miami, all that. I know what's going on in Palm Beach County. And guys, there is money. God, I want to scream. Guys, let me put my glasses on so you know that I'm serious. Guys, people who are watching this, lovely viewers, there is money out there for you guys to get, and you guys are not taking advantage of the resources that are out there, right? Because, like, local government, states, agencies, county agencies, the city, they all have programs that are here to help, and you guys are not taking advantage of it. And I put this information on my YouTube. I put this information on my Facebook, on my Instagram. Guys, use your resources, okay? Now, I made a whole video on my YouTube page and on my Instagram about the Hometown Heroes program. I would briefly give a recap, but if you want more information on it, watch the video in my YouTube. Link is in my bio. All right, Hometown Heroes program is for all of our frontline workers, our teachers, firefighters, people in the medical field, you know, massage therapists. It's for anybody who is a frontline employee. And what it is, right? Let me see if I can even just put this. Oh, cool. All right. So the information is here, right? It's for all of our frontline employees. This program is giving down payment and closing cost assistance. You can use it with FHA, VA, RD, Fannie Mac, or Freddie Mac first time home buyers. It's for you. But if you are an active, I think if you're a veteran, actually, you don't have to be a first-time home buyer. You guys are going to have to fact check that. But if you are buying your first home and you're working in any of our frontline, like, occupations, there's over 50, check this program out. It's also lower monthly interest rates. So if you are scared of the 5.89% right now and you are in this field, make sure you check out this program because it is here to help you, right? And it's offering up to $25,000 in assistance, and the program opened in June 1st. And what's good about this program is that, number one, you don't have to just be in Palm Beach County. It's for the whole state of Florida. So the Florida state lawmakers have enacted this new program to help you guys out, to help you afford to be a home buyer. And you guys really need to take advantage of this program because, like I said, the money's out there, the assistance is out there. You just have to go and get it, and you have to be thorough. So if you guys need a loan officer to help you apply for this program, let me know. My information is in my bio. Hit me up, send me an email, send me a text, whatever. Let me know. I know a really great loan officer who can help you get pre-approved as well as apply for this program, and you can start locking in those great rates, right? Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is specifically for Palm Beach County. Let me see if I can pull it up. Boom. Yes. All right. So this is the Palm Beach County First Time Home Buyer Program. And this program opened 2 days ago. Okay. 2 days ago. So they are accepting up to 40 applications. Make sure you're one of them. Okay. This program helps. It's for, I don't want to say that. This program is to make home buying affordable, right, to those who need the assistance. And if that is you or somebody that you know, make sure that you check it out, and it will help with acquisition, rehab, new construction, down payment, and closing costs. You can get more information. I have this information in my bio, but you can also just go right onto the Department of Housing and Economic, I forgot the name of the website. Anyway, look it up, all right? There's funding available. Make sure that you are just taking advantage of what's out there. And it's going to provide a certain amount. They have I think they have a lot of money. So your maximum award is $100,000. So what can $100,000 do to help you afford home ownership? Okay, so make sure you do that. And then lastly, I want to talk about a program called Naca. Okay, this is a nonprofit that was geared towards minority first-time home buyers, and they really advocate against predatory lending. So they have lower monthly interest rates, as well as no down payment and no closing costs. And so you have to get counseling for this program. But if you're looking to buy within the next year, right, and you have less than favorable credit, or you have been denied due to, some unqualifying factors that you have, Naca might be a really good avenue for you guys to look into. And that's N as in Nancy, A, C as in cat, A, right? You guys look into Naca. They will help you. They will also pair you with a someone who will help with credit counseling, budget counseling, and they will help you be able to qualify for a loan if you haven't been able to qualify before. Right? So to recap this video, there are a lot of programs and resources out there, guys, that are here to help you. We are in a uncharted time. We don't really know what is going on. So I implore you all not to listen to random fake news. Do your research, find out what's going on. And if you are interested in being a homeowner, the time is now to act, right? You want to make sure that you're preparing yourself, because we are seeing a decrease of new construction. We are seeing a decrease of the amount of home buyers in the market right now. And this may be the perfect opportunity for you to go out there now that the housing market has cooled down, and we're hopefully not going to see as many bidding wars as we did prior, right, in this market last year. So as always, if you are looking to buy or sell a home, I'm your girl. My website is in the link. No, my website is in my bio on my Instagram. You can click on that link and you can schedule a free consultation with me. It's 45 minutes. And we will talk about where you are versus where you want to be in your home ownership journey. And I hope this information was very helpful to somebody out there. If it was, make sure that you share it, because sharing is caring. And I will see you guys in my next video, I guess. So, okay, so I will see you guys later. And thank you for tuning in if you've watched this far.